Hello, hello, hello. It's Lovey. I'm walking again today, but I'm not in my usual spot. I'm not at work. I am actually at a park, Camp Jordan. It's got a Chickamauga Creek back here. It goes on round and round. You can actually canoe here. Let's see if I can get that in the picture. You see? Bring your canoe out and slide on down. I don't want to do that, but it would be fun if you knew how to do it. Hello. I just wanted to jump on here really quickly and say hello. I'm in a visibility challenge to show up on YouTube for 30 days straight. I don't know how many videos I got out, but they're not straight in a row. But there are a few out there. So the name of my channel is Listen to Lovey. My grandchildren call me Lovey, and I always, whenever I get into a really deep conversation, I always say listen. So that's where I got the name of the channel, Listen to Lovey. Who knows if somewhere down the line when I figure out which direction I'm going to actually lean into, I probably will change it because I've got so many ideas, so many topics, so many things that I have in my toolkit or in my work life experience. It's so much. I got so much I want to share. I want to share with the young people. I want to share with the women. I want to share with the retirees. I want to share with parents who are parenting adult children. All the things. So when you're out here walking, people got their dogs. They're supposed to keep them on a leash. So I'm going to be good until I run into one that's not on a leash and he's acting aggressive. He or she is acting aggressive. But so far, so good. I wanted to come on here today and make a couple of points about this visibility challenge that I'm in right now. The name of the young lady that I am following, her name is Renee. And I have been watching her for about a month or so now, a couple of months. And I am watching her in real time create the options for herself. Enough so to replace her income, at least for now. She has turned in her notice. Her last day of work, I think, was last Friday. She's created this coaching class, a workshop, mastermind group, whatever you want to call it, cohort. She's already created cohort 2 that started Wednesday. She's got let's see, you can join her class for, not a class, but like an accountability group and pay monthly. It's all new. And I'm watching her create this in real time, and women such as myself are resonating with her and her message that we don't want to be on the corporate plantation for the rest of our lives. And she's like 37 years old. So she has got a lot of she's not afraid. And if she is, she's doing it scared and she's doing it early. Somebody like me that's in my 50s, I've thought about this. I really didn't get introduced to YouTube as far as even going on the platform until around 2011 when my son graduated from high school. He was getting ready to go off to college. I decided I was going to go back to school, so I wanted to see if I could still learn. Being a non-traditional student, I enrolled in something that I was interested in. I enrolled in an aesthetic program at our local community college. And that is where I was introduced to YouTube and actually encouraged to go on it. Prior to that, I had heard about YouTube, but not in a way that was of interest to me to actually get on and look at any type of videos. I was like, I'm not interested in no cat videos and no people being silly, doing pranks and things. That's what I heard. But little did I know that it was a whole bunch of stuff going on out there. And it has grown tremendously even since 2011. So I got introduced to YouTube, and I thought then, I got something I want to say. I got some information I want to share. But I never did get on. Not enough. I didn't get on to start my own channel. Now, I've consumed a lot of YouTube. In fact, it has replaced my TV time. I don't even watch regular shows anymore. I'm constantly consuming content, which, that could be good or bad. But so much so that I have learned a little bit about investing. I found out about the financial social work certification that I got a year or two ago. It has helped me with making decisions about investing. Also, I'm into design of the home, finances. I'm closer to retirement than I've ever been, being in my mid-50s. I love fashion. I started off watching just makeup and natural hair tutorials, but then that quickly turned into lifestyle, fashion, finance, money mindset, just mindset overall. And I've learned so much. Excuse me as I wipe my face.
You know what I mean?
But with that all being said, every year I get closer and closer to not being afraid to show up online. It's more than a notion to jump up and create a channel and get on here and start talking. That ain't nothing easy to do. I've thought about it for years and never pulled the trigger. I think a combination of age, a combination of just being sick and tired of being sick and tired, seeing everybody else win on this platform. I follow so many women and men, primarily women, in their early stages, and they are booming. I mean, their whole lifestyle is just totally different now. And it's all because they stayed consistent. They started off small and showed up. Someone who is borderline, got some perfectionism in my blood, I would rather just not do it at all if it can't be right or almost perfect, truly. And it has cost me so much money, so much time, primarily money. And so I'm breaking those shackles off of me, the perfectionism, the fear of failure. I understand that failure is an opportunity to learn, and that's how you need to look at it. And just say, hey, it wasn't a failure, I learned something. It was just something that I needed to learn, and it helped. And the quicker you fail, the quicker you get to your ultimate goal. And my ultimate goal is to be self-sufficient. I want to be independent. I do not want to work for anybody. I want to work for myself. I want to build a community of women, young women, women in their middle age and women that's, getting ready to retire or retire, to inspire, to educate. And, and mainly, I want to free up some time. I have a granddaughter who lives here now. She didn't always live here. I have an opportunity to spend more time with her, pour into her, and I need to do that. I need to free up the time to do it. And so that's what I'm pushing for. So I'm gonna, and I know I say I'm gonna, I gotta work on my speech. Have y'all seen those videos that's coming out about how to communicate? I need to take them. I need to sign up for one of those because I'm not communicating right. I'm being almost borderline ebonics, just saying whatever, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, I am walking up, approaching a little, it's not a concession stand, but it's a place to take a break, get a little water, tinkle if you need to. I think I'm gonna go over here, get a little swig of water before I keep on. It's 2 miles around this track, and that's all I'm doing today. So if you like what you heard and want to take this journey with me, like, subscribe, and share with someone else so that we can all take this journey together. Talk to you later. Bye.